Okay, we're back, everybody. Okay, and our meat is braised. Okay, I'm just show you guys what it looks like here. You see our meat, and yes, there are bits and crumbs at the bottom there. So what we're going to do is take our meat off. We're going to take it out of the pan, but we're going to leave those bits and pieces in there. Okay, we're going to leave it in there and add in our broth and our water. Okay. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Doesn't that look good? Okay, I'm looking at, I just want to put it to the side because we're going to cook it some more. Just lightly cover it with some aluminum foil. And see those bits and pieces in there? Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we made a solution already with the water and the broth. So, but we may need more water. You know, like I said, it's 700 milligrams of salt. But before we put that in there, in those little crumbs and bits, we're going to add the garlic first. Okay? So I'll put those measurements up for you, but I would say it's about a tablespoon. That's what I have here. That's what we're going to put in there. The garlic first. And what we're going to do is just by itself, the garlic with those bits and pieces. Okay, you see there? We're just going to give it a little, oh my goodness, the aroma. It smells so good, you guys. It really does. It smells so good. Okay. So actually, the tomato paste is actually nets. But we're not going to do that because I'm adding in herbs and vegetables and everything. So we're going to mix the garlic with the mushrooms. Okay? That's what we're going to mix together right here. Hear that sound? That's our mushroom. And it's your preference. You can use fresh mushrooms, or you can use the frozen. I use the frozen ones. I'll put those measurements up for you guys. So this is just the mushrooms and the garlic. Oh my god! Wait till we put everything else in here. Oh my god! So we're letting that go and let it cook for a couple of minutes. Not long, just a couple of minutes. Maybe even 1 minute. Okay, so we're getting ready for some other stuff to put in there, which is our veggies and stuff. I think we'll go ahead and put our onions and our carrots, and then we'll do our herbs. Okay, we'll do our veggies. Let's put those onions in there. Like I said, don't worry about the measurements, guys. I'll post it up for you. Oh, the carrots look nice in there. You know, they look nice in there. Kind of. Look how it's looking, guys. Oh, see that? All right. So let's get that going a little bit here. Okay. Okay. Let's let it go. Okay. Now, keep your meat warm. Remember, it's halfway cooked, you know, or basically almost there. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and add in our herbs, our fresh herbs. And we'll put this one last, but we want the fresh one to go in there first. So it doesn't matter in what order that you put it in, but I think I'll do it just the way I have it, the way I showed it to you. Okay, the first one will be the chives. Okay, we're going to put those chives in there. Then we're going to put our parsley and then our rosemary and then our dill. Okay, we're going to put it in that order. Okay, so let's get this. Well, first let's get it going a little bit. We want those carrots to mix in there. Let's get it going. Oh, the smell! It's just I'm not smelling. Oh, the herbs are over there. So what I'm smelling here is just the onions, the mushrooms, and the carrots. And just in those little those little bits and pieces in there, it's making it a smell of a blend. And the smell is from the marination of the meat. Okay? That's what you're smelling, you guys. Okay. That's probably good enough, because when we put the broth in the water, you're gonna cook that for 45 minutes. And then everything will be completely done. Okay? So, get that. This is what, see? Alright? Now, let's get our herbs in there. Chives. First one. That's what we're putting in there now. Put the chives in there. Don't worry about the measurements. I'll post it for you guys. Just stir it up a little bit. Okay? Then next we're going to put our parsley, our fresh parsley. Put that in there. Stir it up again. We're talking like 30 seconds. Okay? For each herb that I'm putting in here. Okay. Alright. And then of course, my favorite, rosemary. In that goes. 30 seconds. Okay, let me just show you guys. So I do have the deal, the last one. Let me put it in there, then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Then we'll put some of that in there. Okay, this is the deal. Very small amount of deal that I put in so that you guys will know. Didn't put off. Oh, cause see, that's strong. The deal's strong. The flavor. Oh, that smells so good. And then I said our Italian herbs, our dried herbs, and it looks like it's about a half of a teaspoon. That's what it looks like in here. Whatever is in there, we're going to put it in here. Okay? That's what's left of that. Okay, you guys. This is what it looks like. Oh boy. Can you guys see? Check it out. Look at the mushrooms. Look at the carrots. You see it all? Okay. Now let's go ahead and do let's add in our broth. This is that, the water. Okay, so we said we would just probably do this. But we have to put the meat back in there too. But we're gonna go ahead and do the broth and put it in there. Or start it at least and see what we can get it. How much we could for this pan. You know, because you might want to have to use, we got to put the meat in there. This is what I have left. Okay, but we just in case, we might not use that. Because we got to put the tomato paste in here, okay? But you want to bring it up to a boil. You do want to do that. You want to bring it up to a boil. And then we're going to reduce the heat when we put the meat in, okay? And then it's going to cook for the 45 minutes. So we can put the tomato paste in now, but I want it to come to a boil though first. We want it to, you know, boil with all these herbs and things in it. And we just left this a little bit right here because we know we got to put the meat in there. Okay, I think it's ready now. So I'll put the measurements up for you. Don't worry about that. So I'm thinking, you know, just a table or 1 or 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste here. So I think I have about maybe 1.5 tablespoons. We'll see. We'll see what it's gonna do. But we still want this to boil. We want this to come up to a boil. Okay, while it's doing that, it's just about, we can still, as long as you mix the paste, you know, kind of see it all loosen up in here, you know, before you put the meat in there. See, so you know, you don't want to see the lumps. Of course it's going to cook eventually in there, but you want to kind of, see? Well, I don't want to waste it. I'm showing you guys. Okay, but you see, there are a couple lumps in there. There's a couple lumps in there. So see, yeah, we want to get those down. into a liquid form. And see, and it's thickening up. Okay, let's put our meat in. Looks good now. All right, let's put our meat in. Okay. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my gosh. And I would say, I used the 2 pounds, so I would say this would feed 6 servings, I would say, versus 4. Because if it was a ½ pound of the short ribs, then I would say, the 4. Yeah, see, because that little bit, because there, when you put the meat in, it's going all the way to the top here, and it's just perfect, fits in there perfect. And anything that's left on the plate, like this, scrape it in there. Okay, put that in there as well. There's the juices. That's all the juices for this. And there it goes. And so what you want to do, put your top on there. And it's on medium high now. Okay. But we're not keeping it like that. So we're going to turn it down, reduce the heat, and we're going to set our timer for about 45 minutes. Okay. It's setting for 45 minutes. And if I see, that it might need a little longer, I'll let you know, because I'll post it up there. Exactly how long it took to be completely done. Okay? So, there you have it. So, if you guys are still around and sticking around when this is done, I'll show you what it looks like. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.